Hi, my name is David Sloan, and these are the Cameraman Lectures. This is lecture number 4, addressing Cameraman episodes 11 through 13. These episodes, Theories, History, and the Early Years Tour, cover the opening of Season 2, which I have nicknamed The Documentarians. These events take place 2 years after the disappearance of the cameraman. In the interim, Milo has been left alone to face the world as a famous person with no real knowledge about the person who has made him famous. When we see him again, he's clearly faced a lot of pressure from people who don't believe that he's ignorant of the cameraman facts. And that has turned him into a little bit of a isolationist. He's living alone, he's bitter, and he has taken the firm position that the cameraman is dead and gone, and that the secret of the cameraman is also dead and gone with no hope of discovery. Until Nancy shows up. Nancy Milan is one of my favorite characters in the story because she is so outwardly inscrutable and calm. She's smart, she projects strength, she actually is strong, she plans ahead, but she can run with the moment, and she only lets on just as much as she wants to. The dynamic between the grumbling, world-weary Milo and the confident, world-savvy Nancy is going to propel Milo through a good portion of this next part of the story. I will leave it up to you, the reader, to determine who needs who by the end of the season. But in the early days, Milo definitely needs Nancy to get him out of his house to pursue this glimmer of a potential solution to the cameraman story. The thing to wonder about is, would you trust her? Milo's decision to go with her is based mostly on her proof of principle. She uncovered a major part of the cameraman's story that has been sitting right in front of him the whole time without his realizing it. So, if she could figure that out, why not the rest? This sets off a war within Milo's jaded soul. Should he put faith into Nancy and go off on what might be a wild goose chase, or would it be worth dragging all these things up again? I imagine this is, in some small way, what it must be like for families of people who disappear and who are never found, or who have some other traumatic experience that is left unresolved for a long time, and that must be revisited. I imagine that is very, very hard for those people to accept small doses of hope when it's presented to them, because hope has failed them repeatedly for so long. For Milo, these very strong emotions are mixed with a certain tiredness about being world famous for a certain thing, which I would imagine is the experience of any actor or singer or writer who is famous for one big hit that everyone wants to hear or see over and over and over. In Milo's case, he goes with Nancy, but goes skeptically, anticipating disappointment and, to some extent, finding it. He shields his wounds by being demanding and defensive and a bit belligerent, but Nancy is more than capable of dealing with that. Episode 11, and really Season 2, begins with a quote from Milo and Reg's screenplay, which he'll talk more about in future episodes. The point of the quote is to acknowledge that traumatic events leave traces into the present, which are sometimes hard to ignore or leave behind, even when we know that we could or should. As jaded as Milo is, his past still haunts him, and despite all the emotions he's experiencing that we just talked about, there is still that nagging need to know, the need for closure and mystery solving, which Nancy exploits to drive him forward. That same need is going to force her hand despite late-night warnings from Baker, which are coming up. In the next 4 episodes, Nancy is going to reveal a lot of new information about her theories. This information will transport them both right up to the gate of Nancy's past, where more than a few surprises are waiting for them. So keep your eyes open, you never know what you're going to see.